Hi, Shane here. You're watching Sam for God. This is Mark. Check her out.
So hi guys, how are you doing? Today is Wednesday the 17th of October 2018 and I'm just on my way out to go to the Southwark Playhouse, a theatre that I haven't been to in a while, to go and see a show called The Trench. Now I don't really know too much about this show. I've kindly been invited to go and see it. It's the press performance of it, but from what I've seen it looks really interesting. It's actually produced by the same people who I believe worked on Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which is a show that I went to at the Vaults about a year and a half ago, and I really enjoyed that. It's like physical theatre, physical performance, live music, and it's based on a true story of a miner as well doing World War I, which just sounds very intriguing to me. And I haven't been to Southwark Playhouse in a while, like I said, and I used to really enjoy going there back when I first became a theatre fan. So I'm looking forward to going back there tonight. I'm meeting with my friend Sam as well, so she'll probably appear in the vlog at some point, and yeah, come along with me. That's why I haven't spoken to you until now. Sam? You've seen her in so many vlogs, I don't know why I keep introducing her. I enjoyed it. There were some really good elements in the show. The puppetry was really good, I thought. The programme, Sam is nodding. The music was good. Would you agree? Yeah, the music was good. The physical performance was, I thought, quite nice. The theatre was beautiful. There's a really nice section right at the start where they're showing like a day in the trench going into the mine, that was really nicely done. Two-hander, and the music was nice for that section as well. Yeah, it was a very small cast, all of them were males, and it was just kind of them doing their own thing. It's quite loud, you probably can't even hear me. I think a lot of them were active musicians as well, because they were playing instruments every now and again. It was an interesting piece. I wouldn't say one of my favourite things I've seen, but quite interesting. So we're now waiting to potentially go back and maybe meet some of the cast, ask them about their opinions on the show, how they're finding it, stuff like that. And yeah.
How are you? Good. With that wolf outside my door, I wish you'd let me be. I can't live with it. I can't live without it. I can't live with it. Until the rain comes.
With some of the cast members from the lovely show that we just watched. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Ollie Lansley. I'm the artistic director of Les Enquiries, and I play Bert in the show, and I'm the writer of The Trench.
Oh wow! So you do a lot. You've done a lot.
I've done a couple.
Had I not known this, I would have thought, oh, you were just kind of amazing. So, how did you get involved with the show? How did it come about?
Me and James were in the van on the way home from Edinburgh in 2011, and we were driving back from Edinburgh basically going, as you do every year after Edinburgh, going, we're never going to do Edinburgh again. Never going to do Edinburgh again. Yeah. And then that's how the conversation started, and over the course of the 7-hour van journey, we decided we were going to do a show about the First World War called The Trench.
What a start, yeah.
So yeah, we wanted to do something about the First World War, and we wanted to do something, and so basically that was the starting point. And then I started researching it, and I found this story of a tunneler, the only tunneler in the First World War, the only tunneler ever to be awarded the Victoria Cross.
Wow!
It's the highest award you can get for bravery. Basically, it's a guy called William Hackett, and he so many things from from the show are actually true. So he tried to sign up 3 times and they didn't let him because he had a bad heart. And then eventually when loads of young men had died and the war kept going on, and he was a miner, so they called him up, and he was a miner, and then basically when he was tunnelling, a mine called the Red Dragon went off and it trapped him and his men underground, and there were like a several days rescue effort to try and rescue them. They finally made a small hole to get through, and there was a young soldier with him called Thomas Collins, who Collins is inspired by him, and basically William Hackett refused to leave the young boy behind because he was injured, and he stayed with him, and he was buried alive with the young boy, and that is why he was awarded the Victoria Cross. So that is the story that inspired the trench.
Because it is based on a true story.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly, our version goes like that.
Yeah, it goes a bit different, but now it's good to know where that came from. And it is incredible the journey that he went to go through.
I mean, when you start looking into, you do research into the First World War, and the conditions and things that people had to go through, it's just so hard for a modern audience to understand. Yeah, I think what we wanted to do with this show is we all taught about the First World War in like school when we're kids, and you kind of it becomes facts and figures and history, and what we wanted to do with this show was to try and create more of an emotional response to some of those experiences.
Which I think definitely did succeed. And I love the puppetry, I love all the kind of visualness that was going on with the shadows coming from the beginning and the move. It was amazing. So I've already told my opinions beforehand. What would be, I guess you kind of touched on it, what would be the main reason why you think people should come and see the show?
I think the reason you should come and see this show is it's the 100-year anniversary of the end of the First World War, so this is to kind of commemorate that. Also, it's nice and short, you can be in the bar like an hour and 10 minutes later. But also it's very much, I think it's, the theatre company's been going for 18 years now, and this show has such a reaction from people. Like every time we do it, it has a really personal reaction with people, because ultimately I think it's a story about humanity and about kind of, finding strength inside yourself. So it seems to hit a nerve with a lot of people. So hopefully if you come, you will enjoy it.
I think you'll definitely...
And maybe cry a bit.
Yeah, I'll probably cry a bit. You definitely get something out of it anyway. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Have you got any links, anything that you want me to...
Yes, please. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's Alexander Wolf.
Amazing.
He writes all the music. You can find him on Spotify.
Hey, we just saw him before. What do you think? He was amazing.
The website is www.lesenfantsterribles.co.uk.
I'll put the link down below as well.
on Instagram, Facebook, alexanderwolf.co.uk, and
your new album's coming out.
Yes, it is. My new album's coming out in January. This is a very developed form of self.
It is, isn't it? Vlogging anyway. Thank you guys.
We've licensed it to someone out there. We had a lot of involvement with it. So we feel like the dragon and the white fox.
So it's really interesting to hear from some of their cast members in the show. Sam is just over there. I'm gonna really quickly zoom on her. She has absolutely no idea that I'm gonna do this, but 1, 2, Sam! So guys, it's a while later now. It is actually 11 PM. I am back home, and I thought I'd end the vlog really quickly. Say hello to the mayo bottle over there, which is always there, more or less. But yeah, so the trench, I did really enjoy it. It was interesting. I like the fact that it was only like one act kind of thing, 65 minutes long without an interval or anything. I feel like if it was any longer, it would have felt long, but kind of an hour was perfect for it. There were definitely, like I said earlier, some elements I really enjoyed about it, particularly the physical performance of it, the way the movements were happening on stage, the way this told the story basically. I thought it was really clever. There was some puppetry going on as well, which I thought was really well done. I filmed a little bit of it as well when I went on stage at the end. It was really nice to get the opportunity as well. Unfortunately I didn't talk to everyone just because quite a few other vloggers and bloggers were also there, and I didn't want to, take everyone's time too much. So I spoke to the main guy who wrote the show, Oliver, who also was in the show playing one of the main characters, as you would have seen anyway, Oliver LANLEY, that's him. And he was really good in the show. The whole cast was really good. Yeah, it was just an interesting piece. I enjoyed, like I said, a lot of it I enjoyed, but there were things that I also didn't necessarily enjoy. I didn't think it was a perfect piece, but you know, it was an interesting thing to see, and I would recommend it. I feel like if you want to see something different, yeah, go for it. One thing I think could have maybe made me happier about the show was if they just added a little bit of, I don't know, just female characters. And I know it's like the focus isn't about women, and I knew that going in anyway, but like for instance there was one moment in the show where there was a female puppet, and that was done really well. It was one of the wives, and she was pregnant and stuff, and it would have been nice if, even if they didn't necessarily cast a female actress to portray her, if like me and my friend Sam were talking about this, it would have been nice if, for instance, one of the male ensemble members at one point could have easily played the woman. Like, it could have worked, if that makes sense. I feel like it just, I don't know, I felt there was something missing, and for me I think it was the fact that it was so heavily focused on just men in World War I, which is fine. That was the piece. I knew that going in. I just feel like I would have enjoyed it more if it was just a bit more maybe balanced. I don't know. In any case, it was about a story that I didn't really know too much about. It does involve some fantastical creatures and things that obviously aren't real. So as Oliver said himself, as you would have seen in the clips before, yes, it is based on a true story, but it's not completely real, obviously. But it was very interesting. Like, I did find it just quite interesting. I mean, that I hadn't really thought about too much about maybe that particular side of World War I. Some nice illustrations here as well of the puppetry and some of the, yeah, in fact that was a really cool part of the show. All the puppetry work was done really well. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking because I don't want this vlog to be too long, but I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much if you have watched it and enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll try my best to answer them. Let me know if you're thinking of going to see the show, if you have already seen it. I've left the links down below to like Oliver and the music, the one who made the music as well. Can't remember his name now, sorry. But yeah, they'll all be down below, as well as a link to the website if you want to go and purchase tickets for this as well. But yeah, thank you to my friend Sam. I really enjoyed seeing it with her, for coming with me. And thank you to you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!